How's it going? My name is James, and in this video, we're gonna be taking a closer look at Hotspot Shield VPN's free service. And I'm gonna proceed with the assumption that you know at least a little bit about VPNs. Maybe you're someone who has VPN experience, but you've never used Hotspot Shield before, and you're thinking about pivoting over, or maybe you've never used a VPN in your life. Either way, I hope you find this video useful. So for starters, Hotspot Shield's free VPN offering follows the freemium business model like many other free VPN versions out there, in that it shares a lot of the same functionality as its premium cousin, with the caveat being it has obvious limitations, which we'll get into. As far as features go though, by their admission, Hotspot Shield's free VPN offers military-grade encryption, ultra-fast VPN servers, and secure internet connection on demand, which is pretty much everything you'd expect from a VPN service. With regards to speed, Hotspot Shield VPN utilizes their own proprietary protocol called Catapult Hydra, which they claim is 2.4 times faster than OpenVPN when it comes to long distance. So take that as you will, with a grain of salt. In my testing though, the free VPN had decent connectivity. As far as actual numbers, I ran the VPN through speed tests by Ookla. I hope I didn't butcher that name. As far as numbers go, whilst connected to the VPN, I had a ping of 14, an up and down speed of 3.2 and 66.47 respectively. Sorry, I'm looking at all this on my computer. I took notes. In comparison, my baseline was 11 ping, 9.59 upload, and 65.5 download. So in my particular case here, we're looking at a 22% decrease in ping, 66% decrease in upload speed, and a marginal increase of 1.5% in download speed. So moving along to the actual application itself, it's available on Windows, Mac, iOS, and Android. Hotspot Shield in general is insanely easy to use, and the free VPN's client is almost a carbon copy of the premium version. Obviously, you're gonna have some freemium features there. By features, I mean there's ads and whatnot, but you're still getting the same no-frills, minimalist, and very elegantly designed user experience, which is one of my favorites as far as VPNs go, and it's just super simple to use. I mean, as far as connectivity, you literally hit connect and you are connected to the VPN. So when you hop on the app, you'll notice off the bat that one of the biggest limitations of the free version is that you're limited to 500 megabytes VPN connectivity a day, which if you're using the VPN for 30 days a month, that roughly equates to 15 gigabytes of VPN usage, which is actually fairly decent. When you compare that to some of the other top free VPNs out there like Windscribe, they give you 10 gigabytes of VPN usage a month. So 15 gigabytes is pretty decently generous, in my opinion. Another one of the limitations of the free VPN is the fact that you can only connect to one server. Hotspot Shield will automatically assign you a VPN somewhere within the United States, but as far as connecting to other VPN servers out of country or even within the country, you'd have to upgrade to premium. So for instance, if I wanted to connect to a VPN server in Barcelona, Spain, well, I'd have to upgrade to premium for that. So if we hop on over to the settings menu, much like its premium version, Hotspot Shield VPN's free version doesn't have a whole lot of features. Again, it's a no-nonsense, no-frills VPN service. Some people don't like that. I personally like the simplicity of it all. One thing to note though is the inclusion of the kill switch. I think that's becoming more of a standard in VPN services out there. For those of you unfamiliar with what a kill switch does, essentially it does what its name implies. It pretty much cancels all internet connectivity in the event that your VPN connection drops, which is useful, for instance, if you're transacting with your bank online. If you're doing so through a VPN and the connectivity drops, even for a couple seconds, your connection will slide back into the open network, and you don't notice the connection because it's seamless. So what a VPN does in that scenario is it'll cut the internet until you reconnect to the VPN, which is very useful, especially if you're dealing with some very sensitive information that you don't want to be spied on. So one last thing I thought I'd mention is the fact that on Hotspot Shield's free VPN, you can actually access sites like Netflix, which might be a deal breaker. I know it's very ubiquitous. Everyone streams on Netflix. With that said, you can access Netflix through the premium version. So to wrap things up, I think that Hotspot Shield offers a more than decent free VPN service. Obviously, limitations aside, if you're looking to do a whole lot of torrenting or downloading, that 500 megabyte cap a day is gonna be a hindrance, but at an effective 15 gigabytes of VPN usage a month, if you're using it for 30 days, 500 megabytes a day, and you're looking to just do some fast, private, and secure web browsing, you really can't go wrong. That's an added layer of protection to your browsing. And because it's free to try, there's no reason to not give it a shot, especially if you've been wondering how Hotspot Shield works, or if you're someone who's never used a VPN before, I would totally give it a go. So with that said, I hope you found this video useful. And if you did enjoy this review, it'd be rad if you could drop the video a thumbs up. Let us know in the comment section down below what other VPNs you'd like us to take a closer look at. And if you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe. Again, I'm James, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace!